I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it, anyway?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword, then. See how that goes. And where will you dig it, anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I see a cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation.
Come here, lily liver. Fuck! You call that talk? Yeah. Come here, little. Yeah. Take that. Curse it! Yep. Oh dear, did that hurt? Ow! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ow! Yeah! Cunt! Blood will be spout! Ooh!
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard! Easy, Rabbit. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore. This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
I just got past the intro, but you know what I really hate about this game? I'm not even playing hardcore, and the UI is already trash. I hate it, except the map. It's beautiful. Like, freak is this, man? What the hell is these world icons? Ugly. And most of all, I'm supposed to dig a grave. You know, the thing a player would do is go to the quest item, try to fucking select it, right? No, you can't do that. Oh, where is it? It should be under the linden tree, right? This is where you want to get buried? No. Yeah. It's a little fucking patch of grass right here. Like, what the fuck, bro? I get it. You don't want to highlight it and oversaturate your game with UI and whatnot, make it natural, but then you make a fucking ugly-ass compass like that that's always on. And then you make some shitty-ass shit like this. Like, how am I supposed to know which patch of grass? I'm supposed to fucking go, like, grid to grid? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, even if I go grid to grid, it doesn't pop up. It's so fucking dumb.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The Chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Itt nem látod. Megjött a mulatság. Ezt kielvezem.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
basics of reading. Once you've acquired the skills of reading, you should be able to use it. You can read descriptive books if you wish, but the true wealth of learning lies in skill books. Of course, it's not entirely easy to learn from books. To fully understand the text, you have to have very good reading skills and reading books repeatedly. Quality of your reading is also influenced by the environment you read in. Generally speaking, a place that's good to rest is also good for study. You can tell you have found a suitable place for this icon to appear to your next year. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory. Although it's better to have one or two spare, they get worn with use and in the worst cases can break. You start with the actual lockpicking process by holding X on the lock, and then you'll see a diagram of the lock mechanism in which you have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. This is dumb. In the late 14th and early 15th century, when Czech and German were spoken in the Czech lands, German first appeared as after German colonization and made it very largely into the towns. Czech has evolved into all Slavonic Latin. Nigga, what?
Hey, youngster, come here.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Pesha, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate, what's it, Cohelnitz Miller had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet, along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Cohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Take care now.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Can you tell me... What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here.
That's all. Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside, leaning against the cart. May the Lord watch over. Try and look through this trunk.
Starting from about the 11th outside of Ratte, as well as have some lockpicks in order to proceed. To begin, the first thing you must understand is that locks have varying degrees of difficulty, and easy is not really easy at all. The chest you were given to pick as the tutorial has a steep curve, and you can get a better idea of what I mean. If you simply walk past Pesha and head up to the house on the left where you woke up, just a few paces from where you first stepped outside of Ratte, there is a very easy door there, and it's night and day difference. These will get easier as your skill improves with lockpicking. Second, you must understand that the sweet spot when the cursor turns golden moves not just counterclockwise, but also up and down a bit.
God be with you. Take care now.
Mm. And how do you get that? What the fuck? So Drop.
May the Lord watch over you.
Greetings, Henry.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart.
Ah, of course. Faithful dog.
When we courted you,
How's he doing?
a lot better now. I slipped in something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. What does the miller have to...
He can't stand.
How's that?
Every time he...
Jesus.
And it didn't even... He was happy that...
I could have a word with him.
Now,
Does he obey you?
me? He's got a mind of...
Ah.
No.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we... He runs off now and again. Sometimes I don't see him all the... I think he likes to go...
So he's doing quite well.
Yeah. I'd keep him. I don't want to think about... So... I thought maybe you might take him...
Me?
I'm sure the two of you... He's a handsome fella and lovable.
But we never had a dog at the Smith.
Come on.
All right.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around some...
What are you up to?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right...
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal.
Have you got a moment?
All right.
How did you get me all... What? Why? Where? I don't... What?
Wait. How do you know what happened to me?
I fled from the castle.
I understand.
No, but I wanted to.
You don't need to say anything. Besides, I managed well enough on my own. I cut their throats.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are.
How did you get...
I thought I was finished. But I grabbed a dagger. Wait. How...
I don't.
No. You said with those. I understand.
No, but I wanted to...
You don't need to say anything.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are.
I won't trouble you anymore. I'd like... So... How are the... Do you know anything about those...
They came to Hungary.
That's all.
Hey, Matt. Remember me? From Skalitz. Wanna go with me? We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me. Hey-o. There's the good doggy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good boy. That's my boy.
Have you got a moment?
All right.
I won't trouble you. Can you tell me? That's all.
There.
That's a good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.